Morning, mate. How much are the games, sorry?
50p for them ones. 50p each.
Do you have any other games, or?
They're literally all just gone, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'll have a look, but I think that might be the last of them.
No worries.
A couple of quid each on the Skylanders.
Yeah.
And I've got the pad things as well. I think it's for the 360. Limited. What one's that? Oh, I don't know what that is.
It might be in your other, you know. It might be in your packet.
Yeah, those are the pads. I think that's the old 360 stuff there.
I'm actually looking for coins out.
Okay, yeah.
No, I was caught up on
I don't know if I've got any coins actually. It might be a great 60 now.
You do £3 for two?
Yes, right, mate.
Yeah.
Bits. Soft
No
quid each thing for the DVDs.
Yeah.
You like Jeff Buckley?
Yeah.
I've got all his stuff on vinyl.
Oh, have you? Yeah, great price. Oh, right, I'll grab it, yeah.
Do you need me to move, mate? Or?
No, that's right.
Yeah.
No. That's right.
Some more CDs there, mate, if you're interested.
Control for that telly.
Is it?
Yeah. Both of them fast, right? See what? One for Frankie's one then. Yeah, I need to in there, so whatever you want, there might be some missing. Yeah, I think there's the die-hard stuff in there which I've taken out, but that's in there.
They're there, I think.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm just going to have a look at these ones quickly. Alright, let's see what I've got. Hey mate, I've got these two here as
oh, cool,
well.
yeah.
Nice ones, thank you. Morning.
Morning.
How much is
£2 a box set or 3 for a £5?
What about the games as well, mate? How much?
£1 each,
£1 each, yeah. I might be able to have a quick look.
Good work. Is that possible?
Right, 27.50 each.
I think that one needs to be unlocked, that one on there. No, but that one on there. But we take some of it unlocked.
Came prepared.
Hey?
Came prepared.
Yeah, come organised, yeah.
That's why it's all right, John. Thank you. How much are
Right, so I've got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So And then them two.
£12.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Looking through these DVDs, what did you get?
Nothing.
Yeah, it's still alright though. And then £2 there, mate.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Say 50p.
Oh, just didn't see all them games down there either.
Well, have a look.
No. Got to use there first, mate. Just let me know if I've missed anything. Yeah. No, go on, mate.
No,
yeah,
no, honestly.
How much are the games over here, mate, as well? £1 each as well. Cheers, mate.
That's all right.
Probably scratched to death. Nah, it's alright.
Tell you what, let me go 50 each time.
Yeah. And cheers, mate.
No dramas.
Thank you. So how much were the games again?
And how much were your games? 2.
Some are 2, yeah, and obviously I know that a few of them are a little bit less, £1 for a couple.
Right.
Would you do those for £1 each, mate?
£1 each, mate.
Yeah. Cheers. And we are back, YouTube. For anyone's returning, thank you, and for everyone who's new, welcome. I'm Mitch, and this is Retro Rummage. I'm in a game of channels buying games, DVDs, Blu-rays, any electric items I get my hands on at car boot sales, Facebook Marketplace, or charity shops for a cheap price. So I'm getting traded into CX at a high price, so I can build my own gaming collection. So yes, back with a good Saturday car boot sale pickup video. Yeah, after last Saturday, I think it was last Saturday. Yeah, it's terrible. Probably like one of the worst car boots I've had in a while in terms of, you know, not only what I've got, but the luck that I had with the stuff that I've got as well. Like lots of stuff wasn't working and whatever. So yeah, it's nice to go and get a good few decent bits to trade in. One game for the collection as well, which is always a plus. But what I've also got to show you is it's probably my second best ever charity shop find. Yeah, I've been keeping myself busy on Saturdays after the car boot, and I went to see my brother, popped into a local charity shop near him, and yeah, I've got a stack of games that is brilliant. So we'll go over what I've got first, and then I'll do the charity shop pickup at the end as well. So yeah, I think the first two pickups I got were these two Amiibos. Yeah, the guy, I think he had a load of other gaming stuff out, but sorry, when I got there he said that he'd sold all of his games. But he said, I've got some Skylander stuff left over. Now let me know in the comments if there was any Skylanders I missed. I don't really know too much about them, but Amiibos, all of them tend to have good trading if you can get them for a couple of quid each. So I think I paid £1.50 each for these. I think that's like Captain Falco, and then I can't remember the name of this one. It's like, oh, I can't remember, but one of them trades in for, I think like £8, and the other one trades in for like £12 or something like that. So yeah, it's like £20 or £18 voucher. I can't really remember off the top of my head. But yeah, for £3 into, let's just say £18 voucher there. So first pickup of the day and pretty good. And then I was walking around for ages and I don't think I found anything for a while. I think maybe I got these two next. There was a load of DVDs, music DVDs, and I do tend to have a look at these because yeah, some of them have got good trading. First one I've got is Jimi Hendrix live at the Isle of Wight. Yeah, I think what did I pay for this? It was either like 50p each. Yeah, I think it was 50p each. That one trades in for £6. And then this was a strange one. So I think it's called Live Shit Binge and Purge Metallica. Obviously scanned it on the CEX app and it come up, but then when I've got home to have a look at it, it's basically, oh, something's just fallen out of it. And it's got to be just a promotional thing, isn't it? Because it says, I don't know if you see it, I was on stage with Metallica 1991, 1992 in the Snake Pit as a special guest of Metallica. It's not something that would be given out to someone who actually went to see them, would it? But yes, it's in what looks like a CD case. But you've got, I think there's music on one of them. And then I believe one of them maybe a DVD as well. Not too sure. But CEX only give you £1.50 trading for it. But there's some crazy listings for this for like £70 on eBay. So I'm not too sure. I think I need to, but some of them are in America and stuff like that. I need to do a little bit more research on it. But yeah, for 50p, yeah, bargain. And then I think I got most of these from like the same stall. Well, I know I've got all of these from the same store. I think I got this off of the same one as well. But yeah, got Tenchu Wrath of Heaven on the old PlayStation DOS. Nice and complete. I think I paid £1 for this, something like that. But this is going into my collection. It says this is the first must-buy game of 2003, according to Play. 93% approval. Obviously love Tenchu 1 and 2. Don't know if this is number 3 or if there's one before this on the PlayStation 2. I'm sure I've got another one of these, so I don't know which way around it was. But yeah, £1. I don't think CEX sell it for much, maybe like £4 or £5, something like that. But if I can get a game out in the wild for £1 with the manual, I'm more than happy to get that rather than going into CEX and buying it with vouchers. And then I got all of these off of the same person. I think they was doing £2 each or 3 for a £5. But I think I ended up paying, I think it was like £12 with that. But yeah, basically got Matrix Complete Trilogy on Blu-ray. I think that trades in for a £5. Little Britain Series 1 to 3, that trades in for £9. The Pacific, picked up a few of these recently. A few people commented on my previous video saying that CEX won't take it because it doesn't have like the BBFC rating. Which it may be the case for some CEXs, but my one, all of my local ones will take it. And what they have is they have little stickers that they stick on it, and they're legally, as you know, as what they say, legally allowed to sell them or display them as long as they've got, you know, the rating on there, regardless if it's printed on it or what. So yeah, but I think that trades in for like £6. Another copy of Little Britain Series 1 to 3, but this one is sealed. So this one will be going to my DVD contact. Basically, they buy all of basically all of the sealed DVDs that I pick up. I don't know, either they keep them or flip them on themselves, but I'm happy to get more than the voucher value for them and obviously not have to deal with eBay. So that will be going to him. Then I've got Breaking Bad, the complete series. Again, this is another one where people say, you know, about the BBFC, but they will accept it. That trades in for £6 voucher. Scanners, I think this one it's like Scanners 1 to 3. I think that trades in for like £6 as well. And then Friday Night Lights, the complete collection. I think that trades in for about £4, something like that. So yeah, I think I got all of those for £12, maybe with the game, I can't remember. But yeah, you're looking at a fair few a fair few amount of vouchers there. It's got to be at least £50 or £60 voucher. But then it did make me laugh. So whilst I was going through them, on the stall next to me, a guy's come up and I've noticed he's looking for a load of PlayStation 1 games. Obviously, as I'm going through all these, he's managed to get the PlayStation 1 games. He does watch the channel. And I think I hopefully called it on camera, the games that he got. Nothing spectacular, but I don't think he paid more than £1 each, which is always good. But then, whilst he was doing that, again, he noticed that there was a bag of Wii stuff at the bottom. And I was like, I didn't even notice them down there. And he pulled out Wii Sports and he kindly let me have it. So I think I got that for 50p as well. So yeah, that's still trading in for like £5, something like that, the cardboard version of that. And then I got these off of a person. So I got to this. Basically, they had a big bag of games. Some of them, nothing spectacular. Loads of Xbox One, a couple of PlayStation 4, stuff like that. But all trading in for like £5, something like that. And I was like the first one there as they pulled them out. But they was doing them for £3 a game. And I said, would you budge if I bought a load? Unfortunately, they said no. And myself personally, I'm not going to spend £3 to get £5 voucher. I know some people might, but I left them. And then basically I went back later on, and there was a few games left, and they'd lowered their price then because it was mainly fodder left over, and they was doing them for £1 each. So I managed to get these two. So yeah, Call of Duty World at War, and then Wolfenstein: The New Order. And I think both of those trade in for like £4, something like that. So yeah, £2 into £8 there. And then I think I got all of these off of the same person. Now, this guy is, or was, or is, whatever, I believe a reseller. I've seen him there a few times before. And yeah, he had a load of other gaming stuff for sale. He kind of knew, he knows his prices. He's not, he's not, more expensive than CX, should we say. But he did say when he was selling these, oh yeah, they're untested. So to me, that automatically makes me think, well, they definitely don't work. But when I was looking at them, I noticed that the battery compartments were caked in, I don't know if you're going to be able to see down there. Where's the camera on this? In there, hopefully you can see. But they were caked in like battery acid. So what I'm thinking has probably happened, he's put batteries in these, realised they don't work, and then thought that they don't work. But really it was just because these have got battery acid on them. Now thankfully the bottom bits were fine. It was just at the bottom of all of these. Now I have been able to clean them up, and I think I've left one of them with batteries in. And yeah, they're all now working, whereas before, I mean, I can show you. Yes, before they wasn't even powering on with any batteries in them. So I'm thinking he thought they didn't work and just wanted to move them on quickly. But like I said, I've cleaned the battery packs up. All apart from, I haven't been able to. This one, I can't do it. It's too much. So my local CXs, I think it's 50p they'll discount for if it hasn't got the battery pack to it. So I think I paid a tenner for all three of those, and Metallica on the Guitar Hero. I think this trades in for like £4 or £5, and I think these are still trading in for, I think it's like £13 now. So I should be getting, for my £10 spent, about £40 to £44 voucher, something like that. So yeah, always trust yourself, trust your knowledge and experience with these. Like myself, where I fix controllers or not, and I can kind of guess what is going to be the problem with them, and what to look out for. So in this instance, it's done me a favour, and I've been able to get these for cheap, and yeah, be able to trade them in. So that is one tip that I would give to you guys. But yeah, that's it in terms of the Saturday car boot. Like I was saying, it's still early on in the season. The field's not full yet, but the pickups are getting better. I'm happy with, even if I spend £30 and I spend that into a £100 voucher, I'm happy with that. So for me, this was a very successful day. But yeah, I'll move all of this and then I'll go over my charity shop pickup. So 2 seconds. So yes, like I was saying, on Saturday, I went to see my brothers with my sister as they live in Southend, and I went to see them, and basically I was like, I'm a bit hungry, so I'm going to nip down to the chip shop and get a bag of chips. And I know that there's a charity shop just down the road from the chip shop, so I went with my girlfriend and I was like, I just want to have a quick look in here, you know, just in case there's anything in there. And basically, yeah, walked in and there's a basket right at the door with loads of games in it, quite a few, all priced at £2 each. Now I left some stuff there that was semi-decent, but there wasn't much trading for it, and they're not games that I would want for my collection, so I would rather leave them for the next person rather than me spend £2 and get like £4 voucher or £3 voucher, for example. But these were the games that I picked up for myself. There was another one which I'll show you afterwards, but I was hoping I was going to get it, but then when I got to the counter, there was no disc in it. But these ones thankfully did. Now, the first game, which I probably will just be trading in, is Buzz Junior Jungle Party, which you can see the £2 on there. I think this trades in for like £6. I may keep it. Scott at Marathon Gaming always says to keep them, as they're good fun. I do have the Buzz controllers boxed over there as well, so maybe I'll keep it, maybe I won't. But yeah, that will be the only one that I'll be potentially trading in. The rest of them I'll be keeping in my collection. So the next game, should we say games, is Rayman the 10th anniversary. Yeah, free title pack limited edition. Now these are all nice and complete with the manual as well. All 3 discs are there, and as you can see, paid £2 for that. That's not too much of an expensive game. I think it's like £10 to £15, something like that. This is one that's been creeping up in price lately. Shadow the Hedgehog on the PlayStation 2. Nice complete. Again, £2. I think CEX are selling that for £15 now. This one is a little bit more expensive. The Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction. Again, paid £2. I think that's like maybe a £20 voucher game, something like that. And then I've got Scooby-Doo Mystery Mayhem. I think this is one of the more expensive ones. I can't remember off the top of my head. I think it's like a £10 or £12 game in CEX, something like that. But yeah, I'll be keeping that. And then the 2 big hitters, we've got Jack and Daxter The Lost Frontier. I think this is like a £45 game in CEX. They will give you like £30 voucher for it. And then the biggest of biggest hitters is Metal Slug Anthology. And as you can see, still got the £2 sign on there, and it is complete with the manual. I do absolutely love Metal Slug. Now, this was like the first game that I picked out of the basket, and at the time I was like, oh, I'm sure that's like £20 or £30 game, something like that. I couldn't really remember off the top of my head, but I knew it was like, you know, a steal for £2. And yeah, it wasn't until later on when I checked it. This is actually in the rarity section, and CEX with manual are selling this for £60. I think they'll give you £40 or £45 voucher for it. But like I said, I'm going to keep it. So yeah, absolutely buzzing with that. So I took them all to the till, and there was a couple of other games I left there. There was like a Mr. Bean game. Off the top of my head, I can't remember. There was a load of Xbox 360 games as well that I left, like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, but the Steelbook edition and stuff like that. I just left them there because I don't collect for that console, or there wasn't enough trading for it. So hopefully someone else will get them. But basically, I took these to the till, and she was like, "Oh, you've got those games already?" And I was like, "Yeah, there's some good ones here that I need." And she was like, "They literally went out 5 minutes ago." And then the guy from out the back come out, and he was like, "Oh, what, he's buying them games already?" He was like, "I've just put them out." So definitely right place, right time. I'm a firm believer of, you know, it's not a case of, with charity shops, it's never a case of, oh, that's the best one to keep going to. Just, if you're near a charity shop, go in, say to them, have you got any games out the back? And that is how you get lucky at charity shops, because it's very, very rare that you'll have an instance where games like this will just be on the shop floor, and you know, this is a prime example of it. They literally go out and within 5 minutes someone's bought them. So yeah, couldn't believe it. After Haunting Ground, it's probably, you know, in terms of value, I mean, these games combined are probably worth more than Haunting Ground. But the thing that I love about this is that I'm keeping all of these games. You know, that saved me so much money, because if I was to buy them with voucher from CEX, those games, you know, you're looking at over 100, 150 pounds. So I normally like to triple my money. So I would probably have had to spend £50 to buy these games, whereas all of them cost me, I think, £14. So yeah, really, really happy with those. But yeah, that's it for today, everyone. Let me know in the comments if there was anything I missed, if there was anything you would have grabbed. But take care, and I'll see you all in the next one.